We all remember back in 2020 when COVID-19 impacted the world. It decreased access to critical PPE like masks, gloves, and gowns for every hospital across the country, ultimately impacting your ability to give the best care to patients in need. Most PPE, including gowns, came from overseas. These gowns were made in regions like Asia, and they were typically low in cost, yet handmade by 200 to 300 people. In order to move manufacturing to America to reduce shortages and supply chain risks while still delivering quality products at affordable costs, we had to automate our process with machines. These machines create an estimated 42 million gowns a year and ensure you never have to go without gowns in the most critical moments. Now we will show you how to don the PremierPro Domestic Isolation Gown. Begin by finding the print around the neckline and grab with your non-dominant hand. Hold the top of the gown and with your dominant hand, unfold by brushing down lightly on the folded portion. Find the middle of the gown and unfold. At the top, you'll find the perforation at the neckline, as well as a strap that goes down the back of the gown that has the word strap printed on it. Remember this for a future step. This is how you know you are at the back of the gown. Now find the open slit near the bottom of the back of the gown, and now you may enter or put on the gown. Insert your arms first and find your sleeves. At the end of each sleeve, you will have thumb holes to slide your thumb through, while the rest of your hand slides out the end of the gown sleeve. Once you have both arms in, pull the gown down over your head and let it loosely fall over your body. You are now completely covered with your isolation gown and can proceed with taking action if you do not wish to tie your straps. If you do wish to tie the straps around the gown for a tighter fit, begin by finding one loose strap on your left, and then on the right side, reach back and find the opposite end of the gown, and begin to gently pull over to the back side. Remember the word strap before. This is where you are pulling from. Once you have the edge of the material, gently pull out and down to separate the strap from the rest of the gown from the perforated material. Once the strap is loose, put around and tie on the front or the side based on your facility's guidelines. Once you have tied your straps, you are completely in your gown and ready to use. Doffing the PremierPro Domestic Isolation Gown. Option 1. Break or release the strap. Then gather the material at the waist around the reinforced waistband, and with a fast-forward motion, pull hard off and away from your hips. You'll feel and hear where the perforation separates in the back of the gown. Then fold everything into the middle of the gown, including your gloves, and dispose. Doffing the PremierPro Domestic Isolation Gown. Option 2. Break or release the strap. Cross your arms in front of your chest and reach your hands to grab onto the opposite shoulders. Gather the material and in a fast forward motion, pull the gown out and away from you. The gown will tear off. Then fold everything into the middle of the gown, including your gloves, and dispose. Special instructions. When doffing the gown, pull the material out and away, not down. Pull material swiftly or pop the gown off. Slow pull may result in rips. Pulling down may also result in ripping the gown. AAMI Level 2. Gowns comply with AAMI Level 2 criteria for protection and fluid resistance to help reduce the risk of contamination and transmission of infectious organisms which lead to healthcare-associated infections. If you have any questions about your PremierPro Domestic Isolation Gown, please contact your S2S Global Representative.